Hi everyone, I'm going to walk you through one of my projects, which investigate the relationship between economic growth and deforestation. As we all know, these are two important subjects. Economic growth is essential to improve a nation's standard of living. Deforestation has very negative impacts on our environments. Unfortunately, many countries are sacrificing their forests in order to grow their economy. Here are some guiding questions for my projects. First, how does GDP growth affect a country's forest coverage? Second, what are the best three and the worst three countries in each income level in terms of GDP growth with respect to forest area changes? Hopefully, the worst three can learn from the best three. The third, what are the worst regions in terms of deforestation? And last, what will be the size of forest areas of the worst country for the next 2 years? To better answer those guiding questions, I used two datasets from the World Bank's GDP forest areas. I also downloaded a CSV which contains projected GDP data. I used Pandas World Bank API to pull the data into Pandas data frame. Before I'm able to load dataset into my SQL database, I had to clean up the dataset, which contain many missing values. I use forward filtering method to replace those missing values. After that, I use SQL join query to combine the mean dataset with country's metadata. For my analysis, first, I created two simple plots to look at trends of GDP and deforestation. As you can see here, as GDP is growing, the forest areas is decreasing. To dig deeper, I group countries by their income level, then use the ratio of forest area changes to GDP growth to identify the best three and the worst three countries at every income level. Here are the output of this analysis. To demonstrate the usefulness of these outputs, let's look at the lower income level. As you can see here, African countries occupy the worst three spots. But Rwanda, which is also an African country, is the best in the group. Those worst countries can learn from Rwanda's experience to protect its forest areas while growing their economies. To identify the worst region in the world in terms of deforestation, I created a heat map. As you can see here, Latin American, African, and Southeast Asia have the biggest deforestation problems. For the worst country, Brazil, I also developed a linear regression model to project its forest areas for the next 2 years. In conclusion, the project clearly shows deforestation is a big problem, especially in Latin America, Africa, and Southeast Asia. However, some countries are able to protect their forests while growing their economy. The project identified the best three and the worst three countries at every income level. Hopefully, the worst three countries can draw lessons from the best three countries to protect their forests while growing their economy. Thank you for listening.